It's hump day. And by that I mean Wednesday. Get your mind out of the gutter, you sicko. Hey everybody, today I'm continuing my Plan As You Go month where I show how I use my Erin Condren planner and my bullet journal together in tandem for an entire month. It is Wednesday and I am exhausted. I had a rough day yesterday. I wound up cleaning my bathroom. And I probably shouldn't have. But between that and how I was feeling from the day previous with all the bending over from when I was decluttering, I was in a world of hurt last night. So this morning I am moving very slowly. My brain is moving very slowly from the painkiller. My body is moving very slowly from the pain. So if I sound like I'm drunk, it's not that I'm drunk. I swear. I'm not. It's not quite that time yet. Anyway, let's get on to today. So looking at today, I really don't have any specific stuff. Like, it's a fairly, what am I looking for? What am I looking to say? Today is a fairly blank slate when it comes to how my time needs to be allocated. I only have the one timed appointment. That is at 3 p.m. for a patron YouTube stream. Other than that, I don't have any timed things, which sounds great until you remember that I've got all this other shit I have to do, which means I have to time myself, and I'm not good at that. So I did not finish all of my church shit yesterday, and I really needed to. I got some of it done, but not all of it. So my priorities today are going to be getting my church shit finished, the stuff that needs to be done this week, because I have more stuff that needs to be done next week. So let's just get the stuff that needs to be done this week finished. I need to wrap up one of my freelance projects, and I need to get something done for my patrons for next week on top of the live thing. But those are my other three priorities, and I'm going to try and reflect that in how I build today up. So I'm going to use this little gray clipboard icon from Krissyanne Designs to represent the thing I need to do for my patrons for next week. And now I'm going to need to probably spend at least an hour on church stuff, and then the rest of the time today doing some work. So I need to reflect that in kind of how I size things on here. I can't frickin' get any stickers off of the page because I have this Band-Aid on my thumb. Yesterday I was opening a new container of like my face wash. I use like the Philosophy face wash, and there's this foil that covers the top of it, and I sliced deep into the top of my thumb, and it really hurts. And because it's right on the tip of my thumb and the Band-Aids here, getting stickers off is a fucking pain in the ass. So I've got these like to-do stickers layered here, and I'm just going to put in my big thing to do, and then I'm going to write church shit, and I think that will be kind of the sum of today. And then for added emphasis, because tomorrow is the deadline for some of this stuff, I'm putting this Get It Done sticker. And I think that is going to sum up my planner for the day. I don't want to get too much more lost in the weeds. We were having a conversation in my Facebook group. Diane started it about tips for planning with a chronic illness. And the thing that I said, one of the things I said was that when I have a long to-do list, it gets demoralizing, and yet I still find myself fucking doing it. And so today I'm just going to try and focus on these the live that I have to do, and then the top 3 things I want to get done, which of these 3 things, there's kind of little things underneath them, but the top 3 big things. And other than that, just try and be kind to myself today, because I have been just feeling so freaking crappy. So we'll reflect that in the bullet journaling. But before I get into that part, I do need to go mark in my extreme painkiller last night. Today's lettering challenge is Dawn of the Dead. Now, you could picture the original George Romero one or the remake with Ving Rhames in it. I like them both. The original one has Tom Savini, who, as an avid reader of Fangoria when I was a kid in the 80s, Tom Savini was one of my heroes. But I actually really like the remake as well. I think they did a great job with it. And today's doodle is Jafar from Aladdin. And I am not sure how I feel about the live action Aladdin movie. I have been very nonplussed with most of the live action Disney remakes. I haven't seen Cinderella. I loved The Jungle Book. I thought The Jungle Book was extremely well done. It was kind of like, about Beauty and the Beast. Like, it was okay, but it seemed kind of unnecessary. And as Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite of all the Disney movies, I was underwhelmed. And then Maleficent, I've already mentioned how much I fucking hated that movie for various reasons, even though I thought Angelina Jolie was glorious as Maleficent. I'm not sure how I feel. I'm very, very ambivalent and kind of nervous about it. Maybe that's kind of where I'm at. But anyway, Jafar. All right, there he is. And I swear to God, what is it with Disney villains and their big hats taking up all my space? I could have drawn him with no hat, but I didn't want to do that because the hat makes the man, right? So flipping through to my time tracker, I need to get that filled in. So as you can see, I did spend some time working on church yesterday. Not much, but I did. As you can see, I'm starting to get some stuff checked off here, but I need to dig into this. Here's the last couple of days. You can see I got some of this. I'm going to have to migrate a lot of this over. And then yesterday, during my recovery time, when I was feeling crummy and I decided to lay down, I brought this with me and I was watching some videos. So some of you guys know I play World of Warcraft. I can't even say it. I play World of Warcraft. The thing I love the most is pet collecting because I missed like several expansions worth of stuff because I stopped playing. There was a whole new pet system that went into place. So I was watching a video by this YouTuber named Hazel Nutty Games, who I really like. She was talking about the pets that you would want for the current expansion for pet battling. And I was like, well, hell yeah, I'm going to check this out. So I watched her video, took some notes, and then was working on some other things while I was in bed with my laptop. I just wanted to expose my nerdiness. I also found this washi tape that I had got. I was wondering where it was, but this is what happens when your desk gets covered in fucking garbage. You can't find anything. This washi tape with the bats and everything from Simply Gilded. For Halloween, it's adorable, and I figured for talking about pets, it's adorable, so I just decided to go with that. But now I am going to get my daily set up. And I think I'm going to continue this style because I'm really liking it so far. Here's the setup. Notice I gave work and church a big space and home a small space. And really the only reason home is even here is in case I get the opportunity to straighten up. I basically tidy up the living room and take care of the pass-through. They're not high on the list. Those are things in case I get a few minutes to do them. So I'm going to put those on for home. But then the rest of this is going to be migrating over the stuff from church. It's nothing new. It's everything that's on yesterday's list that didn't get done. And then the couple of things I talked about for work and leaving it at that. We'll see what happens. Another announcement. Tickets are still on sale for the Super Wild 30 starting next week. So if you are interested in that, the link will be down below. I will be doing a week of lettering. There will also be a week of decluttering, a week of budgeting, and a week of creative journaling. Should be a lot of fun. So check it out in the description box down below. So I would love it if you told me about one of your hobbies outside of planners, lettering, art, that sort of sphere. I showed you kind of what I've been doing for fun. So Battle Pets and World of Warcraft. But what about you? What is something that you do that is unrelated to everything that we're talking about here? I'd love to know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.